Yo, what's good, fam? Imagine this. You're chilling, sipping a cold drink, not stressing about bills, rent, or that random car repair that pops up out of nowhere. Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the thing. It's not. It's totally possible if you start saving your money like it's your best friend. Welcome to today's video. Why you should save, don't go broke. We're diving deep into why saving is your ticket to freedom, how it can change your life, and some epic stories of people who saved their way to the top. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's talk about keeping your pockets full and your stress levels low. Oh, and stick around till the end. I've got a super cool tip that'll make saving feel like a game. Let's go. All right, let's start with the why. Why should you even care about saving money? I mean, YOLO, right? Why not spend it all on sneakers, takeout, or that new phone? Well, here's the tea. Spending everything you got leaves you one flat tire away from a total meltdown. Saving money is like building a safety net for life's curveballs. Think medical bills, car breakdowns, or even losing your job. Without savings, you're basically walking a tightrope with no net. Scary, right? But it's not just about avoiding disaster. Saving money gives you freedom. Want to quit that job you hate? Savings let you walk away without sweating. Want to travel to Bali or start your own business? Savings make it possible. It's like having a superpower, control over your future. And let's be real, who doesn't want to flex that? Here's a quick stat to blow your mind. A 2023 survey showed that 57% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency without borrowing money. That's more than half of us living paycheck to paycheck. But you don't have to be that person. Saving even a little bit every month can change the game. Okay, let's talk about what happens when you don't save. Picture this. You're balling out, buying every shiny thing you see. New kicks, fancy coffee every day, maybe a subscription to every streaming service known to man. Feels good, until the credit card bill hits. Suddenly you're eating instant noodles for a month, dodging calls from your landlord and praying your car doesn't break down. That's the broke life, and trust me, it's not as cute as it sounds. Being broke doesn't just stress you out, it traps you. You can't take risks like starting a side hustle or moving to a new city because you're always one step away from zero. And don't get me started on debt. Credit card interest rates can be like 20% or more. That's like buying a $100 jacket and paying $120 for it later. No thank you. Here's a real talk moment. I knew a guy, let's call him Mike, who spent every paycheck on eating out and gadgets. One day, his car broke down, and he had to borrow $2,000 from his cousin. Took him years to pay it back, and he was miserable the whole time. Don't be Mike, y'all. Save a little, and you'll sleep a lot better. Now let's flip it. What happens when you do save? Magic, that's what. Saving isn't just about avoiding the broke life. It's about building the life you want. Let me hit you with some stories of people who saved their way to greatness. Entrepreneur story number 1, Sarah Blakely, creator of Spanx. First up, Sarah Blakely, the queen of Spanx. You know those shapewear leggings everyone loves? Sarah started with just $5,000 she saved while working as a door-to-door salesperson. Yup, she was out there selling fax machines, saving every penny she could. Instead of blowing her cash on fancy stuff, she invested it in her idea for comfy, flattering shapewear. She worked nights, kept her day job, and poured her savings into prototypes. Fast forward, Spanx became a billion-dollar company, and Sarah's now one of the richest women in the world. Her secret, saving smart and betting on herself. So let's talk about another amazing entrepreneur story. This time, it's Daymond John, the founder of FUBU. He started out by saving up just $40,000, and honestly, that's not a small feat. But here's the wild part. He managed to turn that into FUBU, a brand that's now worth $6 billion. It's just incredible to see how determination and smart moves can really pay off. Next, let's talk about Daymond John, the guy behind FUBU and a Shark Tank legend. Daymond grew up in Queens, working odd jobs like waiting tables at Red Lobster. He saved every dime he could, even living at home to cut costs. With just $40,000, partly his savings and some loans, He started making FUBU hats in his mom's basement. He hustled, reinvested profits, and turned FUBU into a $6 billion brand. Damon says saving gave him the cushion to take risks without crashing. Entrepreneur story number 3. Warren Buffett, also known as the Oracle of Omaha. And then there's Warren Buffett, the guy who's basically the king of money. Warren started saving as a kid, delivering newspapers and selling gum door to door. By age 15, he had $2,000 saved up, and that's like $30,000 today. He used it to buy stocks and small businesses. That saving habit stuck with him, and now he's worth over $100 billion. Warren's big lesson? Start small, save consistently, and let your money grow. These folks didn't have trust funds or magic wands. They saved, stayed disciplined, and used their money to chase their dreams. That's the power of saving. It's not just about money, it's about possibilities. Okay, so you're sold on saving, but you're probably thinking, I don't want to live like a monk. I still want my coffee and Netflix. Totally get it. Saving doesn't mean giving up everything you love. It's about being smart with your cash. Here's how to save without feeling like you're missing out. This is a game changer. Take your income and split it like this. 50% for needs, rent, food, bills, 30% for wants like movies and eating out, and 20% for savings or paying off debt. If you make $2,000 a month, that's $400 straight to saving. Boom! You're still living your life but building a future too. Make saving brain dead easy. Set up your bank account to automatically transfer a chunk of your paycheck to a savings account. You won't even miss it. I started doing this with just $50 a month, and now I've got a nice little emergency fund. It's like tricking yourself into being rich. Check your bank statement. Those $10 subscriptions add up. Cancel stuff you don't use, like that gym membership you forgot about. Cook at home a couple nights a week. Learn to make your favorite takeout dish. You'll save cash and impress your friends with your chef skills. This one's fun. Every time you get a $5 bill, just toss it in a jar instead of spending it. At the end of the year, you could have hundreds of dollars without even trying. One guy I read about saved $1,000 in a year just doing this. Love new stuff? Hit up sales, use coupon apps, or check thrift stores for deals. I got a dope jacket for $15 at a thrift store. Looks brand new. Saving doesn't mean no shopping. It means shopping like a boss. Saving's easier when you've got a goal. Want to buy a car? Start a business? Go on a dream trip? Write it down, make a vision board, and remind yourself why you're saving. It's like giving your money a purpose, and it makes cutting back on random spending way easier. Alright, saving's awesome, but there are traps that'll wreck your plans if you're not careful. Let's talk about the big ones. You get a raise and suddenly you're like, time for a bigger apartment. Nope, that's lifestyle inflation, spending more just because you're earning more. Instead, save that extra cash. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. If a billionaire can keep it simple, so can you. We've all been there, scrolling at 2 a.m., and suddenly you need that air fryer. Before you buy, wait 24 hours. If you still want it, cool. But most times, you'll realize you don't need it. This trick saved me from buying a $200 drone I'd probably crash in a week. Social media is a killer. You see your friend posting about their new car or vacation, and you feel pressured to keep up. But guess what? Half those people are in debt to look rich. Focus on your goals, not their highlight reel. Your savings account will thank you. Think $10 a month doesn't matter? Wrong. Small savings add up. If you save $10 a week, that's $520 a year. In 10 years, that's $5,200. enough for a dope vacation or a business idea. Don't sleep on the small stuff. All right, fam, we've covered a lot today. Saving money isn't just about skipping coffee or living like a hermit. It's about taking control of your life. It's about saying yes to your dreams and no to stress. Look at Sarah Blakely, Damon John, and Warren Buffett. They started small, saved smart, and built empires. You don't need to be a billionaire to win at this. Start with $5, $10, whatever you got, and watch it grow. Here's that bonus tip I promised. Turn saving into a game. Get a savings app like Acorns or Chime. They round up your purchases and save the change. It's like collecting coins in a video game, but the prize is real money. I started with Acorns, and in 6 months, I saved $300 without even noticing. So, what's your next step? Pick one tip from this video, maybe the 50, 30, 20 rule or the $5 challenge, and start today. Drop a comment below and tell me what you're gonna try. I read every single one. If you loved this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next money tip. Share this with a friend who needs to stop blowing their cash on takeout. Let's build wealth together, fam. Until next time, save smart, stay awesome, and don't go broke.